Hey everybody, this is Tom again in Western North Carolina. I know it's been a while since I did a video, but this is going to be the next video. I think it's episode 8, how to make a chair. I'm going to show you how I drill my front posts for the front rungs. And anyways, it has to do with the orientation that you put the posts at is what I'm going to mostly talk about. And anyways, if this was your chair, looking down on the seat of your chair, and this is the front, these here are your front posts. And anyways, when I set up mine to drill, I want the orientation of the post to be the rays facing this way. And that means the growth ring is going to be this way. And you might see a picture like that in the book. It's sort of like if you're looking down on your chair, you want the post to be right in line with the tree. And that would be your ring. Your growth rings would be like that. But I want to aim those rays. I want to aim the rays out at a diagonal, and then I'm going to drill right here. My front rung is going to go here. And so what I do is I look at the top of the posts, and the rays are this way. And so I have, you could try to determine which is the outside of the tree if you wanted to exactly follow this diagram. But you actually, in my opinion, you have two choices. You can put them exactly like that, or you can put them opposite that. You can turn them around 180 degrees, but still the ray is going to be going that way. And that, when I look at the posts, I'm looking at the rays, and then I'm looking at, if I put this post this way, I'm going to be looking at this side on the corner. And then my alternative would be to look at this side. And so I look at those two sides, and I determine which side that I want out in the chair. And like this particular post has a little knot right there. So I don't want that to be out, so I'm going to put that one in. And I've got this one chosen for an inside also. So what I do when I determine that, I put a little mark right here. And that mark, that's on the top of the post. And that's showing me, that's telling me that's the out. And then I take these posts and I turn them just a little bit. So it's sort of like that, those lines are facing out diagonally of the chair. And approximately where those two posts would touch right here, I put a little mark right here on the inside. Those marks are on the side of the post. And those posts are on the line where I'm actually going to drill. So what I've done, I put a mark right here and right here, and then I put a mark on the side of the post right here and right here. And then when I take those posts and put them in my drilling jig, that mark that I put on the top of the post is there and there. And what I do is I line them up. This 45 degrees, I line up those, the rays like that and like that. And I have marks on here. I can eyeball them, and they're very close. Now my other mark that I put on the inside of the post ends up being right here. And it's not exact, but it tells me, yes, I have those posts in there correctly, because that's where I have chosen to drill them. Now another thing I just remembered that I didn't say when I had these posts up here. Now once I've chosen this diagonal to be going out, you know, I also have then a choice of, I could put this on this side of the chair, or I could put it on this side of the chair. And so you have to look at the posts. And so like this post here has a couple of defects in it right there. If I was to put it on this side of the chair, those would show on the front. So I've chosen to put it on this side of the chair over here, so they're turned to the back. And this side here is a lot more presentable to the front of the chair. So anyways, you have a choice, this way or this way. Yeah. So anyways, once I get this in here, and this thing is, you know, I got wedges holding these in there. And once I get them in there, I take my chair stick, and I think we've been over the chair stick before. I'm going to mark these front. There's a mark that says front and back, front and back. I mark those. And then I also then try to find the center line of the post. And I just hold a ruler on there and side to side, and then determine a center line. And I've got those marked. I hope you can see this a little bit, but there's a mark there, and there's a mark there. There's just 4 marks. There's 2 rungs on the front of this chair. So anyways, I'm just going to drill this. You can watch me. And again, this is the drill bit I'm using. And you cannot buy this anymore. It's not made. But this is the last one I have that's fairly fresh. I put it into service this year. I've got written there May 27th. No, almost a year ago. Year and a half ago, 2019. I haven't made many chairs since then. But what happens to these drill bits, they wear out and they get smaller. And you have to be aware of that. And it's a 5/8 inch bit. Now this here is the bit that is the alleged replacement. And it's a Lee Valley. There's a stock number. 07J3010. And it's the bit that's the closest bit to this one that is available. It's got a very long center point on it, and this bit here, this old speed bore, had that very long center point too. But the first thing you got to do to these is make that shorter, because that's actually too long and it can stick out the other side. So you got to be really careful though when you make that shorter. Keep it in the center and don't make it too short if you use one of these drill bits. Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and drill this. I've got a line on my drill bit that indicates 1 inch deep. That's what I'm going to drill these 1 inch deep. And I'm going to eyeball the first one. And once I get it in, then I'm going to set a depth stop. And I'm going to drill the other 3. So here we go. You want to go slow at first to cut that circle, but then you can go faster. Now we sight right here from the end. I think that's good right there. Okay, I turn my drill off. I'm setting my depth stop right there. Bringing that out. Okay, there's my 4 holes drilled. So there's my post drilled. Now the next thing I would do to this is take I don't have it right here, I didn't get ready good enough, but I would take some either 180 or 220 sandpaper and just very, very lightly sand this, because there is a little teeny burr on the edge of that hole. But that was just a light sand there. And then those are ready to have the front rungs put into them. And let's see, I don't know what else to tell you about this. There's a lot of other ways, if you don't have a drill press, to drill these. And you're going to have to look in a book or look at somebody else's video or something to figure that out. But anyways, the first time I ever made a chair, we hand cranked those with a bracing bit, with this same drill bit. And we did all the drilling horizontally, held in a vise. And it is possible to do it like that. It's labor, but it's okay. You can do it. Anyways, again, and I guess I say that too often, I'm not saying this is the right or wrong way or anything like that. I'm just showing you how I do it. And anyways, I hope you guys are having a good day out there. It's about the 29th of December 2020 here. It's in the high 30s, I guess, outside. The snow has melted. And I'm having a great day. And I'm thankful for what I have. And I hope you can be thankful also. So anyways, the next video I'm going to make is going to be, I guess, how I go about finishing off the rungs and making the rungs. And I'll make that probably pretty quick. I'm kind of getting in the mood to do this again. So anyway, see you again. Thanks for watching.